Greetings, everybody. Playing a little bit of Monster Hunter 4 with Rick. If we can get in at the same time, I was racing to get this all back up and running, and because he always only ever seems to have like an hour to play, and he's been playing for a while now, so I'm a little bit worried, but here we are. Or I say we, here I am. You have to get Mr. Rick in the Discord. Hopefully, what we're trying this time around is keeping the game volume down really low, because the game has a tendency to get epically loud. I also should make sure the output source is the right speaker. Yeah. So far, I only see 2 things making noise, so that's good. If I see 4, that's problematic. I just realized if something went wrong, I can't tell. He's still not in there yet. But technically neither am I, considering I'm not online with him. Man, let's say, I'm so hoping this finds a session, because otherwise something's gone horribly wrong with the update. Oh. Okay, so he is... So you are... Wood watching. So Toby is the name of my... Real name of my cat. Which I affectionately refer to as Toby... Fuzzy Kitten Biddles. So... In Monster Hunter... For a very long time now, Monster Hunter has featured humans... these elf people... Called Wyverians. There's one. You can see he has elf ears. And another species called felines. And felines look exactly like you'd expect felines to look like. They're hilarious. They're comic relief. They used to be even funnier than they are now. And Toby, therefore, is named after my real cat. He's wearing, however, the Mega Man armor, which they just added an update as an event. Let me see if you're even commenting. Does that not work? Okay. Sounds like Rick's having a little bit of issues getting into the Discord. And we're having issues getting into the same session with one another because it's full. Popular games, man. Popular games. Mm. I got no clue what's going on. This is atypical. Yeah. I don't know. It's actually Reino, who is a character I've created specifically for Monster Hunter, because I kept making all these Noble Mind characters, and Noble Mind is set in a futuristic sci-fi world, and it just always kind of, after I do it, it just felt wrong, because they weren't the kind of fantasy world that Monster Hunter is. So I was like, fine, I'm going to make a character that fits in this world. And made a black girl. And named her something Esperanto. Reino. And then I'm playing with her for a while now. In both generations. Monster Hunter Double Cross. And this game. Although in Monster Hunter 4U, my character is just Heath. Here we go. Alright, we're going to try to get Rick in here, but the game is acting wonky as hell. And I actually don't even know how to invite, because he always invites. Well, now he invites me again. Why is he inviting me again? Alright. See if that goes out. Anyways, to prove that he's actually a cat, we're not going to go there. Alright, Rick says it worked. Now, if only he could get into the Discord, so his voice will be on here too. That'd be great. Wheels has joined. I feel like I improved a lot today. I hope you'll bring me along on the next outing too. Yeah. No, not the armor pigment. We're going to just, that's fine. We're going to change to the basil juice helm. There we go. So there, you can see they're cats. Felines. And they have realistic they make realistic cat noises too, which are hilarious. Because they're always like the worst cat noises. Like the pissed off cat. Or, there you go. Like all the noise, like the worst noises a cat could make. But that makes it even funnier when they get sent flying by a giant monster or whatever. I'm going to actually get him in fairly decent armor, although the Mega Man armor is better, I think. Stronger. Do the Plunder Blade. Keep that there. So now all we need is Rick in the chat. Thing is, he could be in... No, he's not in the chat. Rick says he's restarting the PC because Discord disappeared, that's awesome. Not. Let's go to the gathering hall. Daedra. I wonder if y'all hearing those blings. Gathering hall. Or the Gathering Hub now, I forgot. They changed the name to Hub because apparently Gathering Hall was not apparent. It's the online meeting place. I thought it was fine, but you know, they're trying to make this game as easy as possible for all the newbies, which would include you. So, cool thing about oh man, is the spring event over? The Poogie's gone. Or they're taking all the... Okay, so they're taking all the wrapping paper down and stuff? All the... Is that still stuff up from the Poogie? The Poogie was up there? I don't know. Maybe that's always there. I just never realized it before. All the banners, I mean. Let's go ahead and see if the Hub Blast has the mission we wanted to do still. It was an event. It was a rush of blood. There we go. This is how revolts start? What is this? I have not seen this before. Is that new? Chief Botanist. This is preposterous. Why can't I gather kingly cactus in peace? This is beyond annoying. It's an uprising, I tell you. Go out there and see for yourself. You have to hunt, looks like Diablos and a black Diablos. Gaze upon the dawn. Well, we can do Zor Magdaros. Whenever I see Zor Magdaros, I can't help but feel sad and a bit homesick. Let's finish up our research so I can go back to the old world and meet my master and former teammates again. Okay. Why is Chew the Fat still a thing we can do? Trust me, the reward. I guess have I ever done that? I don't even know. But we want to do a rush of blood. Because this is the Mega Man tie-in.
Yeah, they probably have to get... He probably either went back into his own time before. Because if he knows how the future is going to turn, he probably knows when and what time.
What the hell? Oh, that's someone else in the session.
Somebody would actually come for him, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I figured that he probably went back to his own timeline after that, after getting a few things that he needed. Or it's either that, or they actually got to him and he was killed.
I have no clue what he's saying.
But I seriously doubt that. I mean, like, when you become a Time Lord, let me tell you, there's not much anyone can do about it.
Is that Chinese?
Huh? That's what they call them, people who know how to, like, go and jump through time. They call them Time Lords.
I think that's Mandarin.
Pretty much what he could have just done is that once he found out the year that it was created, like, if he found out that IBM or something like that, they were like hiding it, he could have just easily just jumped back even a longer period of time, took it as soon as it was made, and then left.
Why is it triggering my mic
And
though?
nobody would have probably found it.
It needs to not.
He had shit from the future, no one would have got to it. But that's just
There we go. He shut himself up. Yeah.
That's just joking. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so Charles has been trying to get me over to Ashton, but I'm just like, you wanna know what, it ain't gonna happen.
Man. It's still triggering. I think it's just because his voice is considered so much louder than the rest of the game sound effects.
Okay. Go back into the party, huh? Okay.
My microphone is plugged into the PC right now for Discord instead of the PS4. And if I was plugged into the PS4, which it would normally be, he'd be hearing all this, but I don't like doing that because I can't seem to get that to work and also stream my voice at the same time. And then at the same time, you can't see the little green light up circles for who's talking to when. So someday Rick will join us. I've had a lot of bad connection times before, or not bad connections, bad setup times with streaming before. But this one actually, beyond the time crunch, which I feel like I've already far outweighed and surpassed. This is still beyond, even beyond that, really bad. Like just having issues getting Rick into the Discord and stuff. You can use his phone if you want, for like here. Probably should tell him that. Anyways, let's order some food at the canteen. Pay some points. Chef's choice, I guess. Cooking kitten. So I cannot hear. Let me check and see if anyone else can hear. Looks like a negative. Now here's the thing. Oh wait. Okay. I heard that. Whatever the default is, no? Talkie, talkie, talkie. No? Well, they should be working. Okay.
Sucks.
Alright, I found it. It's on my side.
So,
I have no clue if they can hear you, though. Give me 1 second. I'm hearing me, that's for sure. I have no clue why it does this, where it decides. Alright. You talk to them.
I've tried to go from one to the other.
Oh, you can't hear me now?
I've gone from one to the other. You can hear me.
Yes, you can't hear me?
Oh.
Speak more.
Yeah, I can't. I can't hear you right now.
You can or can't?
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he says he can hear me. Check your volume mixer.
Jeebus.
Is that under user settings on Discord or? Voicing. Oh, the standard one. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. I see the problem now. Can you try speaking?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, for some reason that was muted.
Yeah, it was muted for me too today. I don't know. I think it was doing that from Chrome, and I don't know what was up with it, but it made me think of that for this current problem. I was like, well, maybe it's the same issue. Oh yes, it is. And we are finally ready. About the time you need to go to bed.
I'll stay up for another hour.
Let's see. We always only ever seem to get an hour of playtime out of you. How sad.
I was ready at 8.
Well, yeah, but
But you know,
I would-
Keith
I would've-
likes to go get a corn dog for 2 hours.
oh yeah, well, I have to eat dinner. Literally, you started playing when my dinner was commencing, and then there is no. I think you would have found out by now that there is no such thing as just sitting down and it's working, right? It always, always, always has to be fixed
Yeah.
in some way, and that was how every podcast was.
Next time, just let me know if we're doing Discord in advance.
Well, I thought I did.
Already.
I'm pretty sure I did somewhere. You can read it. I'm trying
One of them reading things again,
trying to I have the quest posted, Rush of Blood. I was going to invite you to it, but I have no clue if I even can.
That's okay, I already just signed on to it. I saw that I got one of those notifications that says, hey, I just posted this thing. So, that's what I did. Did you, find a way to fix the ducking issue?
No. I mean, right now the ducking issue is currently being fixed by me telling Discord to shut the fuck up. Not Discord, the game, Monster Hunter. And,
Or turning the game volume down?
yeah. So it's really low right now. I also told it, I went to the game options and told it really narrow sound. And so apparently that's going to make all the noises not that different in volume. I don't know if that's going to have an effect or not. But anyways, let's go.
I'm ready. It's worth the hassle. This is always a lot of fun.
Yay! I'm
Hey,
one.
one thing I was telling Heather earlier that I really like, the Mega Man costume on the Palico makes it so easy to spot him
Hmm.
when you're fighting a monster.
That makes sense. I actually took my Mega Man costume out. So that's not so great.
Well, there you go. Turn the volume down as much as you want.
I don't know why my computer has now decided I want to restart on you. No, I don't. Supply box.
Is there anything in there?
Yeah, a little, rations, potion, shit.
I wish it was a well done steak.
I got
Get
the
that bleeding off.
Rook Slayer finally.
What's that, a weapon?
It is the Basil Juice Lance.
Oh, cool.
It was very hard to get.
Yeah, I bet. Did you have to get the gem?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. That's always a hard thing to get.
I lucked out somehow. Oh, I'm already on him. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shit! I turned to look at the computer screen and didn't realize he was trying to kick me off. But now we can actually tell our Calicos apart because I took my Mega Man armor off of mine. It was actually Edward was in here watching earlier. I'm not sure if he still is.
I heard something.
And he asked, "Who's Toby?" And I was like, "Oh, I need to actually show you that this is a cat and not Mega Man, because it does look like Mega Man and doesn't make any sense." I'm trying to get him into the franchise a little bit, but it's I'm trying to talk to a guy who basically plays nothing but World of Warcraft nonstop. "Hey, you should check out this console game." And he's like, "What?" Apparently, his brother called him afterward, specifically to talk about Monster Hunter World. And that's strange, because his brother only ever calls to talk about alcohol. So, that's good. I mean, that's a plus side. Oh shit.
Drinking in this case.
There you go.
Well, you can get drunk in a car.
There was a... Because
Beverages in the campaign.
I think there's that in this game too. I just don't have any of that unlocked.
Yeah.
Alright.
This weekend, I'm probably going to try and change that. So I can
Do you want me to check my stuff and see what it says?
Oh, no, I already found it.
The actual settings of what? The rabbit? Oh. Oh, that should be easy. Yes. I was playing Monster Hunter 4 EU earlier today, this morning, and I just connected, picked a random gathering hall, and everyone in there was like, "Parlez-vous français?" I was like, what? And I have no clue why that game is so popular with French speakers in particular. I don't like.
For real.
Have they never got any other Monster Hunter game ever translated into French other than For You? Because it seems like all they ever do is play For You. Or-
I've seen that too on like the news. They always talk about how it's gigantic. I mean, the Switch thing really
Oh yeah, they should freaking put localized Double Cross.
like €500,000.
Yeah.
Did they localize it?
No, I mean they should if it's selling in France. I don't know if you saw the Amazon link I sent you to of all the, you know, imported Double Cross games. They're like the new ones. People were asking $63 for them. I was like, that's yeah, it's but it's up a little bit. I think normally the game's like $50. Even
Yeah, but I mean, typical games.
yeah.
It's like 53 Switch. Yeah, especially for the physical copy. Plus, you're
Yeah.
You make it seem like
Nah. I did, I think Xenoblade, I think my copy of Xenoblade Chronicles on disc was $60, which was stupid. Well, ended up being stupid. I didn't know at the time that Nintendo was going to release it on the Wii shop for $20, because that just then made all the physical copies just go plummet in price and stuff, so. Because why, when you can just go on the Wii shop and buy it for $20? Why go to the bother to hunt down an actual disc? But
the news is Odegaard is dropping more so than any monster I've seen in a while.
I wonder if I have Heartbreaker, or you have Heartbreaker?
Oh, maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe it's your Danger Boost weapon? Bagel juices.
No, it is basil juice, right? That's
There you go.
what did Heather say it was? No. I know, but see, I say that because that's exactly what I thought on the star. There's a star, a very large star. It's a red supergiant,
Oh yeah.
and they're only it. If they, I don't know if they. I haven't ever seen or heard it said so far. I haven't gotten as far into the story at all. Have, but the star is called looks like Betelgeuse, and every single person that I've ever heard it spoken says Beetlejuice, and so I was like, that has to be basil juice then, because it's not going to be, you know, what Beetlejuice. It can't be Beetlejuice and spelled Basilgeuse. I don't know. It has to be like a combination of the two. It has to be basil juice. But I don't know. Oh, dude, yeah, Beetlejuice, specifically like the movie, but it's spelled nothing like the movie. I don't know if I audibly hear someone, the voice acting wise, pronounce it in this game as like Betelgeuse or something, I'm gonna be like mad, because that makes no sense now. Towards what? Yes. We do. 'Cause that's what I said. Right? That's what I said, though. I'm so confused. Whose side are we on, anyway? Basel. Basel. You know, let's just stick with Bagel Jesus and go with that. Well, he clearly just dropping explosive bagels. I don't understand why that's so stupid. Right. He giveth.
He protects
He attack, but most of all, he multiply snack. Yes. Best meme. People, no one who is listening to this, no one's listening to this, but anyone who does go back and listen to this will have no clue what we're talking about unless they have the Monster Hunter memes page liked on Facebook, which is, actually, you know what? I don't even think that
you. Was it on?
that wasn't even on there. That was something else. We put that two and two together.
It was a Jesus.
That makes it even better. That means there's a meme that I need to make. Because, right, we basically memed the two memes of basil juice, and it was never actually made into a thing and posted. Although I made something and posted and shared it with that page, Monster Hunter Memes, and they didn't share it. I think he only ever shares his own stuff, which I guess makes sense. But it's just
Well, if it's really funny, you think.
yeah. This dog is the toughest damn dog.
Yeah. I really wish that.
Ow.
I talked to you earlier this week about it.
Yeah, you said something about it. You didn't tell me what it was.
Did you ever see Blades of Glory?
No.
Seriously?
Blades. I mean, it sounds like Forged in Fire, the TV
No,
show.
it's the Will Ferrell movie.
Oh, the
Yes.
yes.
Dynamite about figure skating.
Yeah.
Two guys who are a figure skating pair.
Yeah, I don't really ever see Will Ferrell stuff. I saw Elf, and then I realized that everything he does is basically just Elf, just in a different theme of something.
You have to watch Blades of Glory. I'll send you a copy. If you
Do
want.
it.
So good. But, anyway, there's this guy who's a stalker of the other character, and he's always talking about like, "I'm still gonna kill you, Jimmy." You know,
What?
after he like takes like a lock of his hair or something. You know, he's like a total psychopath stalker.
Okay,
And
this is common, I guess.
yeah,
Not.
well, for figure skating people, I guess. Right? There's a scene where the guy gets banned from figure skating.
Oh my god, why is he after me?
So him stalking his idol is now
I'm about to die then, because I'm pouring up drink, and what doggone wrong is biting me. I just kind of figured he wouldn't attack me across the arena, but apparently he don't care.
he's stalking. You know, I need to compete. So he needs to like either find someone new to stalk, or continue stalking this guy and make him a winner. So he finds like a loophole in the whole thing.
Oh shit.
Allows him to
Well,
compete again.
let's roast some meat. Why not?
But there's this funny scene where he's in an alley, and he's just like, "I'm still gonna kill you, Jimmy," and he like skips away.
What?
God, that would be
For what? For just anything?
yeah. Well, I saw this thing in Capcom where they were making Castlevania instead of an actual game like anyone really wants. You know, everyone's like, "Well, of course I know."
Ugh.
Dad's gonna post it up. "I'm gonna kill you, Jimmy."
And you're sure that hasn't been done by anybody yet?
Positive, I will.
Yeah. You know, Google image search is not the beast it used to be. And I'm very sad with it. Ever since, what was it, Imgur? No, actually, Imgur's good. What was the friggin' website that took Google to? I guess it was them. Yeah, they were a terrible website in the first place, and then, I say they're terrible because it never actually, like, it always loaded a pop-up or something instead of the window or the picture I wanted. And I clicked on it from Google Image Search, which I guess was by design, apparently, now. But anyways, now I can't even, like, click on things and say, find the biggest version of this picture on the internet now, because you can't search things by size. It just says, this image might be copyrighted now. And I'm like, bruh. As graphic designers, we need this in our work, and you have nerfed it. You literally nerfed an image image search engine. How dumb is that? Now, I understand why. It wasn't their choice, but yeah, we're all hurting now. Otherwise, you used to be able to search and find anything. Oh, doggone wrong. Oh, being a doggone wrong? Oh, yes. They took my, I mean, hey. I'm about to say, you would be very surprised how many graphic designers just Google stuff and pull it off Google image search and then use it. And, well, yes, but, generally, a little bit less obvious. But, yeah, there basically was no, like, good way to respond to that. Ow, ow, yeah. Jeez. Well, now I must comment on George Silby's. No.
It was literally like one thing where you just look back and go, I've seen this other. Yeah, but like 3 years ago.
No.
Like,
No, I think I brought up to him that it needs to be changed by 30% by law to be out. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. And he kind of had a point in the fact that I think he had his final argument for it was no one cares, and I think in the long run he's probably right. So I mean, like, no one cares about the bat radio thing, so no one cares. But yeah.
well, that day I cared.
Yes, true.
That was-
Rick cared.
I cared so much.
Where am I out of freaking potions? Have I been taking that much damage?
I can help you, Mr.
Oh my god! Ah! Right when I, god damn it! Oh my god! Is he gonna just smack me while I'm? Yes. Well, that'd be nice. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's like an
Aggro taker.
apparently it lasts for almost no time at all, because it's already used up.
Apparently, me talking and killing doggos is something I don't do. I mean, I did well beforehand. I think it's the lack of sound. I have my sound on everything turned down so much, I can't hear anything. So when things just happen, I'm not paying attention to it anymore. Yes, I need more drink. That's what it was. Dog didn't. Old doggo here did not let me finish pouring my second drink into my cup, and that is what has resulted in this poor performance. So clearly,
Also, what's your Tennessee?
or yeah,
I was looking to places all around England. There are some good places. Freaking crazy expensive New Hampshire.
I'd say Memphis is pretty high taxes though for this area. But it's the most. It's actually, people don't believe me when I tell them this, but Memphis is actually a larger city than Dallas, and it's not because it physically is. The metropolitan area is smaller. It's because of shitty politicians who have, over the years, written and gone to the legislature in Nashville and forcibly annexed surrounding municipalities that had not declared themselves cities, quote unquote, yet, so they can get more tax dollars out of them. So it's just that on the map, on the paper, the border that is the city of Memphis is massive because Memphis wants all that tax money, and they just keep essentially having the government of Tennessee give them towns that towns that don't really want to be a part of Memphis at all, and yes, and they're still. I mean, nothing's funded well. I mean, most of the money is So we were very smart. We saw this coming a long time ago. Actually, we're that long before any of this really started happening. My city just declared itself a city instead of a town. We're not going to be the town carded over. I guess they still call it that, but it's literally a city. So it could not be annexed. Now, what they did try to do, they kind of successfully did this, actually. The Memphis city school system is terrible. And the Shelby County public school system, it's alright. Shelby County is where Memphis is. And Memphis wanted to fix theirs by merging it with the Shelby County system. And people were like, well, that's going to suck, because then the Shelby County system has to pay for and fix, or try to fix, or just put up with all the terrible shit that's happening in Memphis, the Memphis system. And people were against it. The surrounding, let me put it this way: the surrounding, everyone that was not in Memphis was against it. Everyone that was in Memphis, yeah, they wanted, basically it meant more money. And it kept getting shot down, but it kept getting brought back up. Memphis would never give it up. And Collierville, problem was Collierville, which is where I live, was using the Shelby County school system, and they were like, well, fuck, this isn't gonna last forever. The Nashville was gonna bend eventually, and so they went and started their own school system. So we now have the city of Collierville school system, which we had to raise taxes for and everything to pay for and all that stuff. But we have a separate school system, and basically everyone that was good in the Shelby County school system left to the Collierville school system. So now that only raised the prices of housing in Collierville, because if you want to live in Shelby County and have a half-decent public school system, this is where it is. This is your only option. This is I think, just metropolitan bullshit in general. Like anywhere you go that's a city is going to have this kind of a surrounding, attempt at least of control on other town, what have you.
So now, to the point that all of the listeners out there are wondering, wasn't Shelbyville the neighboring town to Springfield in The Simpsons? That was Lane.
Man, I've never watched this.
Are you kidding?
It's not because I didn't want to. It's because my parents wouldn't let me. I think one of the very early episodes had a cat being like decapitated or something like that, and they were like, "Well, that's enough," and they wouldn't let us young kids, they were like 3 or 4, whatever, watch a cartoon that decapitated cats. So, we never got to watch it growing up, and I just never. Even when I grew up, I was still on stuff. I just never had an urge, because I never grew up with it. I was like, "Who cares?" So, I did go see the Simpsons movie, but I think
this sounds like a form of neglect.
we did. I also had to say, with the Simpsons movie, there wasn't much. I guess I didn't have like the 20 years of fandom behind it for me to give a shit about what was happening. I was like, "What's happening? What is this?
Well,
who is that?"
Even with the 20 years of fandom, it wasn't, wasn't amazing. I don't remember it being good enough to rant about.
I like the Beavis and Butthead Do America.
That was pretty funny.
Just Cornholio going to the White House was just that made it.
I think Beavis and Butthead Do America probably still lives up to this day. It's probably gotten funnier.
Oh, I'm sure. As things have gotten less and less allowed, more politically correct.
More realistic. Kind of like how that movie Idiocracy is.
That's true.
Prophetic.
I think I am out of freaking potions. That's bad. Can I make more? Yes.
This just in, we had an audience poll if they wanted to make more weapons, and potions, and everyone unanimously said no.
No, they want to see me die over and over again. Let me tell you, that's not really fun to watch. I've done it before.
That's not true. I've seen your Mega Man video.
I was quite ragey for that, though. Also, on one of them, at least one of those Mega Man videos, my volume was turned up way too loud, so I was roaring to the microphone. And it was blaring out even my ears listening back to it. So I was like, man, that sucks. It's not very viewable in retrospect. There's some Mega Armor skin. Hey, you want to try to do this epic siege thing?
Oh, sure.
But the thing is, I can't find it. And from what
I I think I have the quest I can post for it.
Okay.
I-
The only thing I know about it.
Expedition, and you find the
Yeah.
weapon marks, and I found them. But I had to talk to the admiral, who was all grumbly, and now I think I can post the quest or something. It's in the Gathering Hub.
Admiral Grumbler.
Admiral Grumbly. But give me like 5 minutes, and I will see if I can post that.
Okay.
Grab a drinky drink.
Actually, I actually don't know if I have had you at a sufficiently loud volume this entire time. You've been really loud in my ears. I'm looking at I have to go by the bar on stupid OBS,
Yeah.
which I haven't been looking at because I've been fighting a giant dog, and or actually a miniature dog and a giant dog, and yeah. So I'm just now adjusting that. Hopefully, it'll be good for everybody.
Yeah. Let's see. Or we can. You haven't beaten the game, right?
No, I mean right now what I'm looking at is I have beaten a Kushala Daura.
Cool.
I have yet I'm at the checklist. It says accept Teostra the Infernal,
Oh, I'd love to do that one.
and I still have to search the Rotten Vale for tracks. I mean a little more. I have to leave and come back every time because I can't find any more after a while.
Yeah, we should do the Teostra
If you can,
until we figure out the. Because I was making a set of Teostra armor, and I've got so many parts.
I have a ton of parts or stuff, and I never spend them on armor because it seems like I'm always missing just something else for the weapon. And just the other day, I was able to make this one and the Devil Joe lance, and I brought the Devil Joe lance to fight Kushala Daura, and it did terrible versus like my old bone lance. Like it's supposed to have a very high. The reason I made it was someone recommended it to me because it had a very high Elder Seal
And
on it.
dragon, right?
Yeah, and the thing is,
He's a dragon.
I can't figure out what Elder Seal is supposed to do, man. I mean, it didn't look like it was doing anything. I was waiting for the monsters to get easier, and he just kept kicking my ass more so than the
Yeah.
first time I beat the thing. So
I'll tell you what, though, I made that Kushladora armor that negates all of his wind bullshit,
yeah,
and oh my god, it's so nice.
yeah,
It's like, it makes it so much easier.
it's gonna be on my list for sure of things I need to make.
I'll be right back in 3 minutes.
Uh, there we go. What is she saying? Is that a stronger weapon than what I have? 52. 65. It's pretty badass. Might be a waste, but we're gonna give it a shot. Why is it lowering all the speaker noise? Why? Equip now? Yes. Kushala Daura. Oh my god, I haven't even seen this yet. Yes. That's ridiculous. Oh, he looks like a little Nergigante. There's a lot of this stuff that I want now. Look at that. He looks like a Power Ranger. That looks nothing like Devil Joe, though. So really the question is, which of these is better? It's like a ninja outfit. That shows more skin. That really decks out Part Breaker though, doesn't it?
Hello, I am back.
Hello back. I'm Heath.
You have Part Breaker on one of your things?
No, I was looking at Devil Joe armor, and one of them, I can never decide whether I should make an alpha armor or a beta armor set.
Mm-hmm.
And, oftentimes it just ends up going down to which one looks better.
Well, I think eventually, probably make both of everything because there's not like a ton of options for endgame.
Yeah. I'm pouring drink on myself at the moment. That's fun.
It's supposed to go in your mouth.
Yeah, it's working out kind of poorly.
Okay.
I want you to know, every time you whisper something, it doesn't really work. I mean, it doesn't really come off as a whisper. It just comes like off like you're normally talking into the microphone. I think it's just like the way the microphone like balances voice.
Take mine then. Sorry, Lee.
Damascus.
So, Devil Joe stuff. I'm looking at that now too. Speed eating is kind of cool.
I can make basil stuff. I can make the basil juice.
I can hear you.
I know. I'm whispering directly to the microphone. I'm doing it on purpose.
It's a secret, friend.
It's a secret to everybody.
It's a secret. Well, handicraft is really good, so I would suggest going for the A. Because extra sharpening or extra sharpness is amazing.
I'd say, but the beta
And
looks
you
better
can't-
on a girl at least.
You can't get handicraft too well from a gem. It's hard to find. I was only able to make the pants so far. Do you want to do a Devil Joe hunt?
Sure.
Or
I'm down for anything.
Okay. Maybe let's do the Teostra,
Okay.
because I'm already wearing all that stuff. Do you want to post it so that you can get credit?
Sure.
Because if I do it... Oh, make sure you bring cool drinks. Otherwise, you will regret it. I also brought barrel bombs.
I'm always broke playing this game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well... Yeah. I was broke for a long time, and then I stopped spending money, I guess.
Cool drinks, huh?
Yep. We can probably make them while we're there, if you get the chill shrooms and
Yeah.
something else.
I think it's just chill shroom in this game. Oh, Alright. So we hunting Devil Joe? Teostra.
Teostra.
Teostra. I could never remember. I'm gonna eat something.
Teabag Ostra.
There we go. That's what you do after you beat him. Cause he's a freaking
Yeah, it's just a children.
ass.
That's cool. There's no hot drinks yet.
What monster do you want to see on a map that has hot drinks?
Well, there's actually one that's further in for you after Spear Tip Menace. That would be pretty cool because he's gigantic.
There's more
But
gigantic
Zam-
ones?
Yeah, but Zamtr, well, not as big as Dalamander, but Zamtrios would be cool.
Yeah, Zamtrios.
Definitely not Lagombi.
Well, I'm not against. I'd take Lagombi before I take a Kezu.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean the friggin' Kezu. God damn it. Post a new quest. Assigned? Teostra the Infernal. Let's use a voucher.
I'm drinking Newman's Own Natural Aid.
Humans own natural aid.
Natural AIDS.
Natural aids.
Congratulations. Your health is gonna suck. Okay, so I can only join after you view your little cutscene.
Oh man.
So I'll be standing by.
Newman's own natural aids. Get it now. While there's no cure.
Yeah, I gave my Palico the Mega Man Buster.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say you gave your Palco AIDS. I was like, stop it.
I don't think it's transferable to cats.
Now felines have something called, well, they don't really. I'm sure they have. I always think of FIP.
Heath is very much into his Palico porn.
Yes. Now my sister had a cat who died from FIP, and it was like not good. It was not a good thing.
From what?
It's a feline immune disease thing, and it's like it strikes suddenly
That's awful.
and paralyzes, and it was not good.
That's terrible.
Cats can live with it their entire lives, and it never rear up though. That's the thing. And so, and then unfortunately, it's transferred not so much through sex, but through using the same litter box. You know,
Ugh.
so it's
Any cat can get it.
any cat could get it. There's one European country that has eradicated it, but they eradicated it. There's no cure for it, so they did it by killing every cat that had the disease in the country. And
That's awful.
yeah, so basically, it's a thing that bothers me. Every now and then I Google if that's been cured yet. And of course, it has not, because no one wants to spend the money to cure a disease for a cat.
Well,
So
they should, because it affects the entire ecosystem.
yeah.
One with the other.
I was going to turn up the volume on my game, and I can't even find my damn. This is very much a Heath problem. I can't find the little audio remote. Oh, it's in my pocket.
Man, you got some problems.
No, it's not. It should
Man.
should be in my pocket, but it's not. Oh, it's
well.
all in the floor. Because of course it would be in the floor. Ow! And I just almost dropped the remote controller. Now I caught it between my legs. My character is walking around on his own, looking down at the floor, which I'm sure makes an amazing stream.
Stream is so good.
The thing is, I told you this before, when I sit up or lean up, the pillow I use falls. And then I have to get it back where it is. A pain in the ass. Oh. It just hit the mic. Okay, let's go view a cutscene.
Ooh.
Hulu?
It's cutscene time. So I can give the street chef an Anjanath tail to cook.
Yes, I do this often, actually, or with Rathalos tails. Because I seem to have a ton of them.
to see what happens.
It seems to me what happens is that you get a couple of well done steak stuff and lots of rations.
Hmm.
But I don't really know if it will be the same for an Anjanath, because I use Arathalos too.
They should have like a Burger King Monster Hunter World crossover.
And have this
You
the
get,
king
like,
come out with the
Where you get like gigantic meat sandwiches with a bone sticking out of it.
oh, that's like I feel like you're like I don't know, projecting your hunger onto this game.
It's possible. These cats cook really good food, or at least it looks like they do.
Cool drink. All right, I freaking hated this damn thing in Monster Hunter 4U.
Oh, it's so hard.
So
It's much easier in this game, in my opinion.
really,
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I think so.
I'm pleasantly surprised.
I mean, I beat the shit out of it alone, which I could never do in 4U.
Wow. No, it
So we
does the
did-
Nova Blast and kills you for you instantly.
Yeah. I think. I hope you brought nullberries, because that's a thing.
I typically don't go anywhere without them.
Okay. He probably blast flights, if I remember.
There we go. Cutscene.
Oh boy. Now I'm gonna stand by this board and wait for my cue.
Well, geez, she lost her face with that. Why would you go and stick your head back into the flame? She's stupid.
That was in a big
Oh. Well, at least he looks mean in this game.
Oh, he looks so mean. I still think Diablo's the best introduction, but Teostros is good too.
He's very purple.
He's a lion.
No, see, he could be a lion. I've always looked at him and just said, "Oh, it's the Beast from Beauty and the Beast." It's literally like that's what he is, but with wings, maybe.
Tale is old as time.
Teostra. I'm gonna shed my fuzzy hair on you and make you itch and burn.
It's very allergenic.
Let's say it's very much just basically what every other cat does.
Okay, I can join it. Which I don't know.
I actually forgot to bring the Devil Joe plants, so I hope this thing is. Oh, it probably doesn't give a shit about blast damage, does it?
No, I have Elder Seal on my weapon.
Alright, so I'm gonna be a little. Well, unless I go back to my camp, I'm gonna be a little bit, not set up for this. It's so weird playing for you early in the morning, where, you know, you forgot something and you're screwed, to
Oh, yeah.
going in this one where it has a camp. You just change out your stuff, get more. Fine.
You should have seen when I first found out you could go inside that tent and list your entire inventory.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Kind of changes the game dramatically. But see, that's a part of the thing that I wasn't quite sure I liked about this game. There is I don't know, when a part of a game is, you know, sacrificing and making do, making mistakes and rolling with it, and
using what you have.
using what you have. And you know, in Monster Hunter 4U, if you didn't have enough space for certain things, I mean, you had to make room. Or if you forgot something, all four of you are in mission right now. You can't go back. I mean, you got to make do.
Yep. Are you
And
fighting it right now?
yeah,
Oh.
was I not supposed to?
No, I should probably not be moving.
Oh,
I'm like, derp, derp, here's my pickaxe. He's probably back at the camp.
thing is, does this thing have the same kind of moves as he does? Oh, that looks like Nova. That's not Nova. That's just the fire blast.
Yeah.
Nova is again when he gets in the air.
Yeah, I get flash pods for that. Yeah, we got nectars.
Shit. I should probably heal something. I don't know. Yeah. He doesn't like you.
I don't know either. Ooh, a shiny. I'm gonna drop the gas that heals people.
The gas that heals people. That's what I call my farts. Everyone else just insists otherwise, though. They say, no, no, Heath. That is the opposite of what it does.
They say, you're killing me. Stop it.
I go, nah, man. I don't understand. This is the nectar of life. Even though it's not nectar.
You and the monster guy.
We are up here in the ceiling. Now it's crashing down. I was just poking it in the head on the ceiling. Don't really know why. Jeebus. You know what would make this mission really fun?
Pizza goose.
Basically just... Yeah, I want that theme to start. The strings. Dun dun dun. Dun. Dun dun. And that's all you have to hear. The funny thing is, usually I explode before I hear the theme. I'm like, what happened? And then it goes dun dun. I go, oh, okay. Hi, Basil Juice.
I just got bombed. I wish his drops for some reasons.
Man,
That'd be
I'm on fire apparently. Didn't notice.
I have poison smoke bombs.
This sounds like it should be outlawed.
Well, it's nice because poison typically really fucks up elder dragons.
I mean, it's also, though, like, literally the definition of a chemical weapon. I don't really know why.
Oh yeah. Look
To-
at me.
Totally cool.
Little Assad.
I guess when you're hunting monsters that can technically destroy nations, they don't really care whether or not you.
They're like, sarin gas it up, baby.
Would you like this in a weaponized form? Small canister, maybe?
We have an awesome aerosol.
We'll drop it back behind our airship. Fuck, we'll fill the balloons up with the gas and let you just pop the balloons over it. It's fine. We don't care.
America. Oh my. Where's my health? And I fucked
Bye.
up again.
Where is your health? Where is your health, Rick? I don't see it.
I forgot to take an action potion. Because I'm a noob.
Well. Ow, ow, ow. Now I'm on fire. I don't like this place. The ground is lava. Like, really.
That's the gamekeeper's day.
Thing is, you can't really make out what part is the ground and what part is the lava. I guess if it's the one saying it doesn't really matter, but sometimes it burns me and sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand. Where is my Mega Juice?
Where's my Dragonator?
Oh, he literally just roared to stop me in my tracks from running. Because he's an ass.
I have to drink my cold drink.
Dun, dun, da, ba, ba. I am Basil Juice now. I got the lance and the helmet and the chest piece. I don't have the coil or the ants yet, but
But you will.
I'm like 50% basil juice.
I dropped like 4 poison off on you.
Hey Heath, what? Watch out. Sarin gas, no problem.
Little cukey here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Was that Nova? What was that?
Go to the gas of healing.
I am dizzy. I am busy being dizzy.
What could you possibly do?
Getting smacked.
Of aerosol
Woo.
stuff.
I want to be in Lance so that you can have like basically no elemental defense whatsoever. The only defense you have is physical, and that's only if you're actually holding a shield up. So if he ever jumps up on your butt when you don't have your shield up, you're dead pretty much instantly. I tripped. This is not working.
Oh my, that was a big explosion.
I think that was supposed to be Nova, but it was weak as balls because it's Monster Hunter World.
Oh my.
Yeah, I went there. I went there. They pussyfied Nova for all the noobs. Not that I'm going to complain or anything. I'm just saying. Nova killed me like the first 8 times I fought this thing.
I received like so many cards when I first started this. I'm like, oh,
Yes.
12, like this match today. I'm like, oh, the 12-year-olds.
It's like, oh, they don't realize there's only, you can only hold 100 of these, do they?
Ruby, my friend. Hey, mister. He's stunned.
Ooh!
The Rook's production is now ready.
Well, so I don't have cool drink effect anymore. Is he running away?
No. Well, yes.
Wow, that was such great timing.
Are you gonna make another cold drink?
I have one, I just need to drink it. There you go.
I should probably drink another one.
Should probably sharpen my little sword here.
That's a pike, sir.
It was actually not a pike. It's actually still just a lance. They actually have they have a weapon called a halberd in here. I looked at it and I was like, that's a lance. A halberd is a very specific. It means a very specific thing. It means like an axe, like an axe on one end and like a spear on the other, and it's just a freaking lance that they have. They're calling a halberd, and I'm like, don't do that.
Don't be that guy.
You're making me mad doing that, man. Because I wanted a halberd, and they just gave me a lance and named it something else. Ow. Well, Kathmandu here ran over me.
Batman do.
Are you on him?
Yeah.
I didn't know where you were. I just saw him flying off, and it says wheels above his head, and I'm like, what?
I want to be on.
How have you become the Teostra?
Well, you see, I was cursed by a witch.
Beauty and the Beast.
See, you guys have Elvis, we have witch
Hey, you have what?
museums.
That's right.
And all of our witch burning.
Yeah. I think the only reason we didn't have witch burning was we just weren't colonized yet. Like, there's no one out here but deer
Because they were all
and some
dead.
Indians.
There were no picky witch people.
Some Indians who probably thought if they ever came across some pagan witch people thought they'd be probably would think they're awesome. Like, oh my gosh.
Right. Oh, you're gonna be the village shaman.
Yeah, you're the shaman now. You're like a representative of Wakatonka.
That sounds pretty bitchin'. We don't know what that is, but we like it. We'll also take some more fire water.
Have you ever seen the movie? The Witch. It's called The Witch.
Rich or whatever?
Yeah, with the double V.
I hear it's awesome.
I watched it with Garrison, and he warned me that it would be hard to understand, and I guess it kind of was, because for historical accuracy purposes, they went back and read like actual documents of witch trials, and took like verbatim quotes from people to write the script. So they're basically talking not, I wouldn't say Middle English, but they're talking in like early modern English, almost Shakespearean kind of time. Like it's not normal kind of speech, and they do say things or put things in a weird way that you have to think about and go, wait, what was he saying? Because it's just, he's using words that aren't used in the way, it's still English, but it's just words that aren't used in the way they are used now often.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like, oh, okay. But that happens a lot. So I think we watch it with subtitles on, but I didn't think it was necessary really for the most part, for the subtitle part. You just had to think on it. It is a dark movie, but it's supposed to be a horror film. The guy who made it actually was like just he's the director. He directed it and wrote it and produced it and everything. It's like an indie film, but it like won Sundance or something like that. He made it because he always had a lifelong fear of witches. Like, he'd have nightmares about witches, specifically witches. And when he was going to do a movie, he decided to do a horror movie about witches. He went to do research on it and realized you really couldn't do a movie that adequately reflected the kind of fear that a witch is supposed to instill in you, so far removed from the time frame when the witch hunts were going on, because there's very specific things people were afraid about, like their children being killed by a witch before being baptized and going to hell, right? So certain things that just you wouldn't be afraid of now in this current day and age, but there are very serious delios. You have to get a kid baptized, sort of thing. That you kind of needed that time setting for. So it kind of takes you into that weird time frame to do a real kind of witch story, and it's dark. I mean, things go wrong, and I was having fun with it though, because I was making fun of some weird stupidity and what have you in the thing, but man, superstitious crap, what have you. But I gotta say, I made a joke in the movie. I ain't gonna tell you what the joke is, but I made a joke while we were watching the film. Me and Garrison. Garrison had already seen it. He was showing it to me. So I made a joke. I'm not gonna tell you what the joke is, but not thinking I was serious. And then the end of the movie came, and my joke.
Oh my god, I just got bombed. That was kind of ill. Go ahead.
My joke came to fruition. Like, the thing I was joking about was actually a thing, and I went, "Oh my god!" And it changes the entire movie. It's this last minute, very end of the movie twist, and it takes this movie from being oh, okay movie to that is amazing. And
does it make it like freakier, or like does it make it more of a horror film or more of like a tacky campy?
It takes a horror film that seemed kind of like it wasn't quite sure what it was trying to say or what it was trying to do with itself, and then said, actually, I knew what I was doing all along. And it brings you in on what was going on. Essentially, you know, you're not quite sure if it's all in everyone's head or or what's going on and stuff,
Oh, okay.
and then
Gotcha.
you everything makes sense. Everything comes together at the
So it
very
plays
end.
on like your fear of what might be going on, and kind of like leaves it up to you, and at the end, like the curtain pulls back, and you're like, oh no, that wasn't.
Yeah, because there's different people being accused of being the witch at the time, and they have different reasons for people thinking of people with the witch and stuff. And you're pretty much. I went through the movie thinking, you know, hey, it's everyone's, you know, it's either everyone's being super, you know, kind of going crazy and blaming, you know, one, you know, it was a literal witch hunt, blaming people for shit that they didn't do or what have you. And the movie, at the very end, goes, I know what I was doing with this, and now y'all will appreciate me as a movie. And you go, oh damn, and it changes the entire movie at the very end, and
Watch that.
it's great. And I bring it up only because, not only just because it's good, but also because if you're, you know, mentioning all these witch shops and stuff, it's kind of like that's one of the best witch-related things I've seen in 10 years, and it seems like something you ought to see. It was on Netflix for a while. I'm not sure if it still is.
Ooh, I'll look that up.
I have it on Blu-ray because after I saw it, I was like, well, I have to get it.
That's cool.
But
It's interesting because, you know, living in this area, part of the country my whole life, you see like architectural things, and you're like, that's a little weird. Like, I've seen windows on buildings that were sideways, and I'm like, why did they fucking install a window like that?
yeah,
And someone told me, oh no, that's a witch window. I'm like, what? And it's like, yeah, they made these rectangular windows sideways because it was said that a witch couldn't enter. Like, window
What?
was straight.
so define sideways, because to me there's not really much of a plane for
Like
a window.
Like it's diagonal, like a diamond shape instead of a
Oh, okay,
up or down, left, right.
yeah.
Like it's on its axis. I'm
And
like,
that was gonna
whoa,
keep a
that's-
witch out. That's weird.
Yeah, and in fact, there's one right up the street from me. But every time I drive by, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess, shit. He caught my ass there with a fire. I guess that shouldn't be too surprising, considering all the things with vampires and how, you know, vampire can't enter your house unless you invite them in, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, what the hell happened?
well,
Oh, you died.
I got Novid, apparently.
That's okay. We what was the other thing? In China, the reason all their entryways were circular was because ghosts couldn't enter.
Circular.
Yeah, which is why they made the Great Wall of China curving.
Ah.
There were no straight roads,
You didn't want the ghost of your Mongolian invaders coming back.
right?
You couldn't get you
Genghis
in life, but we'll
ghost.
get you in death.
It's that goddamn Genghis ghost.
So I need to remember that when he starts turning all red and flamey, when he can do the Nova, because apparently all the stuff I was saying was not Nova, and Nova's alive and well. I just wasn't ready for it. But you soloed him.
I gotta find my phone and check out this Witcher.
Where is the chat room?
So, Banquet in the Earthen Hall is that 16-person siege mission.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what that. I mean, I saw a stream that was called that, and I was like, is that what they're calling their Monster Hunter live stream? But
That sounds very fancy.
I guess 16 people do eat at a banquet, or they can. It's more of a banquet than it is a dinner.
Sounds more like a buffet to me.
Yeah.
Kind of like
I
a
mean-
buffet.
I mean, if you have the food for 16, but you only invite one, it's a buffet.
That's just selfish.
Yeah.
You jerk.
Let's post a quest. Assigned. I actually have been, as of late, doing a lot of responding to SOS stuff, and that is fun.
You've been a hero.
It is fun to run into, Japanese people. It seems like the only way I can ever meet a Japanese person in this game is to be doing an SOS thing with them.
Mm.
But at least I'm actually meeting Japanese people instead of French people. Or people from Brazil.
People from Brazil.
Well, no,
I'm just kidding.
it makes it harder to even communicate at that point, because I'm already trying to use Google Translate for the French, and then this guy pops in and is like, I speak Portuguese. I'm like, God damn it. I can't handle this. I can't back and forth between all three of you.
I got like 40% fluent on my Portuguese and Duolingo.
Man, we've been doing a lot of that then, apparently.
I haven't done it in like a week.
So how long, how many of these have you been doing? Because it sounds like you've been doing a lot more recently than I've been.
I did Esperanto with you
Right.
a while ago. Japanese, I just started to do the hiragana, so I can at least try and understand some of the writing and double cross.
Yeah. Well, I did a couple of hiragana lessons, and I just realized I'm really going to have to use the flashcard system and the tiny cards, because they all look the same to me after a while. They're like, I don't know. It seems to be a lot more than the letters in English. Maybe that's just me. Do we not have any? I don't have any honey. Can you believe that?
That's not good.
I can't remember if I ate something. I think I did. What is with this weird music? Lun dun dun dun.
I've got the traditional little town music.
I've got something different. It's decided to be dramatic. Lun dun dun dun.
I've been really enjoying some of the stuff with the Dawnguard expansion in
Yeah,
Skyrim.
I need to get back into that too. So many games.
It's so funny. Like, I'll be in town and like a traveler will show up and it's like a vampire trying to kill me.
Oh, just
And I've been like having like a fun time trying to like neutralize him and kill him before he attacks, because there's always the chance he might kill some NPC that I need, you know,
oh, now that's
which is difficult.
problematic indeed.
So I've been putting like ash runes down and stuff. As soon as I see him and he walks right, gets like frozen, and then everyone in the town just comes and kills him.
Oh shit. I bet you.
You have these missions from the Dawnguard where you get to go find, like, it's basically like a hitman mission where it's like, there's a guy, he's a vampire, he's acting like he's a pilgrim, go kill him. Oh, but he's duped everyone into thinking he's human. You kill him, it's gonna be good.
Oh.
So you're like assassinating some random schlub. And trying not to get caught. It's kind of awesome.
I was say, it sounds like it'd be a hard thing to be not tricked into killing someone on accident, like a human.
Well, you can actually walk up and talk to them. They still try to like bullshit their cover. And they don't attack you.
Really?
Yeah. So like, I talked to one guy. I'm like trying to persuade him to come with me so I can kill him. You know, he's like, "Oh no, I'm a pilgrim. I'm gonna visit all the shrines." Ugh. But he's completely like failing at his lying. He's a horrible liar. And eventually he's just like, "You better leave me alone," you know. But the last mission I did for that, a dragon attacked the town, and I'm like, "Ah, crap!" So I get the bow out, I kill the dragon, and all of a sudden everyone leaves town to go see the dragon skeleton.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, "Oh my god, a dragon! I've never seen this before." So I walk back into town, and that dude's alone. And I just fucking blast him with like fire, man. Just completely ragdoll his ass,
Nice.
and no one saw it. He's like,
And-
oh, I'm safe in the middle of town. Ooh, everyone left.
That sounds like some broken AI. I mean, it's not really broken. It's just AI wasn't planned for.
Correct.
All right, you can't. Oh yeah, you're in here already. So you should be able to join by now.
I'm already in, dude.
Yeah. I wasn't looking.
Like running in front of you.
You're on a different way than I'm going though.
Oh, my blue buggies are telling me to go this way.
I guess they want us to do a hammer and anvil tactic on them or something.
That's right. Divide and conquer. My bugs are just retarded in yours. Your GPS is better than Cool drink. Now I'll put down a healing station once we make a meal. Now, yeah.
Well, I brought my grief lance, which is the Devil Joe lance. Maybe that would make a difference. If it kept him from doing Nova, that'd be great.
I think if you flash on it stops.
Are we just breaking parts off him? No.
I just got stunned and then he flamethrowed me.
I wasn't even flame third or stunned. I got flame third, so don't feel bad. I'm just walking on lava. It's common.
I'm walking on lava.
Whoa! Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Somehow pull off.
Bruh, get down here. That'll work.
That you stupid griffin.
Is he a griffin? I guess he is a griffin. He's at least a chimera.
I was really hoping to get the monster.
How much does it cost? Is it?
And stuff. When I bought the movie back, it was like, look at one box.
Oh, really? So you could not get Teostra?
Right. So, but I mean, I got pretty lucky. I got the flagship monster from Double.
Oh yes.
Awesome Rathalars. And I got Rajan, which I gave to my 7-year-old. Yeah, I don't really like Rajan.
I'm trying to remember which one that is.
He's a 4U monster that I don't think you've seen yet. He's like a weird belly with gold and black.
Oh,
8 face. He's a fucking,
well, he has an 8 body, doesn't he?
yeah. And he's super fast.
Yeah, he's a son of a bitch. He has like lightning eyeballs.
Yeah, it sucks. It's so difficult.
I actually forgot he existed until you brought him up just now, which is
I wish. You're the best buddy. He's the best.
he is. I don't like him.
Don't serve, man.
I need you to not fire. No fire. Hey, can he do Nova in this state?
No, no. Stunned.
Well, I'm trying to take his attention.
And I'm stunned.
Teostra material.
Ooh, where's that? Oh, there it
Right
is.
here, my feet.
Got it. Fire Dragon Steel. Should sharpen.
Yeah, I think to be a griffin, he has to have an eagle head, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
he's definitely a chimera of some kind.
Oh yeah.
He most resembles a sphinx,
Yeah, I agree.
but I don't. I mean, there's a sphinx actually usually has a snake part. Maybe the dragon tail technically would be a snake
Yeah.
thing. Who knows? I actually am not. Did he just run in here? Oh my god! Hi.
We're putting up on the Dungeons and Dragons, the monster manual. This Sphinx is one of the most dangerous things of all.
I was gonna ask you what book that was because you mentioned something you like a villain you came up with out of it, and I was like, these are good ideas actually. I could probably use these.
The Dungeon Master's Guide is a freaking amazing storytelling tool.
Dang.
I couldn't even believe it. I read the thing. I don't read too many like game books that are manuals, cover to cover.
Yeah.
I want to spend crazy amount of time reading because it was just so good.
It
I've
is
got
the.
the PDF of it. I can send you.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'll show all of them. I just sent them to Mike Careers the other day. And I was like, hey, to save you $50 a
Yeah.
He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, really. That would be well done.
You ever use Kindle?
Not too often. But, yeah, they're a little bit.
I'm
I've been reading.
I'm a big Kindle fan only because. Oh, that Nova! Shit! I was sitting there looking at that going, what is that?
I know, I flashed them too late.
I survived. That's something. You flashed him and showed him your genitals.
That's what flashing is.
Oh. Yes.
As opposed to mooning, which is golden.
He is dropping parts like crazy, dude.
I had my shiny.
Bruh. Oh, shit.
I'm stunned.
My problem is that I have to put a lance away before I can run. It don't usually work out.
You should get that she, skill.
Oh! Yeah.
She,
Teostra powder. That sounds gross.
You. Dandruff.
See, the only thing I ever use on my genitals is Teostra powder.
It's a shack on the bottom.
Girls go wild, let me tell you.
It's like
Yeah.
we're gonna go see a movie with my friend Pat. And he's like, I'll see you there. It's a date. Yeah. He does ask me for a ride. I'm like, it's a date, huh? And I think, he's like, oh, you said it was a date. Drink your Ruki Colada.
You seem quite mean to Pat. Meaner than I am to my friends. Although they may disagree, I don't know.
What did he do the other day? He was complaining on Facebook about something about women in makeup. And he's like, I'll have to read it to you. 'Cause
Let's say, why would you complain about this? I don't know.
I don't know, it was like, some woman was bitching about me. And he was commenting on it. But she probably shouldn't have been. And he's like, I don't wear makeup, and I'm an ugly bastard. Blah blah blah. And like the minute after he posted it, I commented like, you know, could you once in a while wear makeup? If not for you, then for us. Because you're an ugly bastard.
Oh man.
Like, 30 people. Oh my god. Why did you say that? Super. He laughed. He thought it was great. He's got that self-deprecating system.
Oh my god! Ow! He just
Uh-oh.
ran over me. Why is he? Is he madder? Is he more hot than he usually is?
He's on fire.
I mean, well, he's glowing now, which is.
This is his elder suit. This is his elder.
Oh, so this is supposed to be what we're sealing, but it's not sealing.
Not yet. I'm gonna take some hits.
So am I.
You are a dead. Yeah, I didn't die once this time. That was really embarrassing. Last time I died fucking twice.
I can kind of feel it when I'm about to die. I'm like,
yeah.
he's getting hot. He's getting glowy. Oh, I'm dead.
I just wasn't paying attention. I'm like, you know, my life was super low after dying. I didn't realize it. And I'm like, look at my life bar. It's super small. I'm like, what the heck? And then he Nova me. I'm like, well, there we go. That's what you get for being dumb. Whee.
Oh my goodness.
Stay in school, kids.
I almost fired a SOS.
Oh.
Not that it would have mattered.
Every swing
No,
of
it
your
won't.
weapon speaks of who you are.
Oh,
Raise your
actually,
swings, cowards.
no, it will be fine.
You cannot take them back.
His life is already set for multiplayer, so it's not like it would get harder. I mean, sometimes like you're playing single player and you get death's door, and then someone comes in and all of a sudden it's like back up to half.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, there goes all my progress. Thanks for helping. But that's not good. He's charging at this. Yeah.
I think he's just getting mad.
Oh, maybe that.
How do you know when the Elder Seal thing takes effect?
I don't.
I say, it looks the same. I mean, I don't know. It looks like it looks the same to me. Like, I'm unconvinced that it's different from anything.
Well, he's definitely got it back on there. Anyway, it's kind of like its own mantle.
Oh,
Oh, yep.
well, shit. He almost blew me up, and I think I might die anyway. I'm looking for something to heal me. I'm on fire, apparently. Did not remember doing that. Oh.
Try and put you.
Yeah. Maybe I spoke too soon about Nova being nerfed.
Yeah.
Maybe it was nerfed, but I can't tell. Because I suck.
I'm an expert. Oh, I'm very close by.
I'm going to drink an armor skin. Well, I'm not going to drink an armor skin because he's going to roar and make me stop. That's Nova. Or
Oh my god.
just bombs. I can't tell. It's going to be one of the same. Or one or the other.
He's running.
I mean, sometimes I feel like he just takes pity on me when he runs.
That's sharpening and stiff.
He's like,
That's a drop stuffer.
there's a thing. A lustrous scale trade-in item.
Yeah, it's one of my beef mantle things.
Beef mantle? Oh, thief.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
I thought you said beef, like the cow. was like,
It's a burger mantle.
yes.
Brought
mean-
to you by Burger King.
You're making the Burger King thing a reality.
Yes,
It's rubbing off on me.
I make all of my dreams real. They're mostly nightmares. Okay, so I'm gonna try and knock these things above him.
Yeah, you can shoot those. With just, you know. Yeah, you go. Did that work?
Yep, 900 something damage.
Are there more of those?
Maybe.
Because I'm gung ho for more 900 something damage. Why is he getting all the way over there? Of course I caught fire because I'm an idiot. Ooh! That looks bad. Woo! I'm just running in circles at this point, not even fighting. Because I feel like I'm just gonna, like, taunt the Nova into existence. There it is.
Oh shoot.
It's gonna be here in a second. I don't know what that is, actually. But he's flying, which...
That's usually
Oh, here it is. Here's the explosion. He's like tired of chasing me around. He's in the air again.
done.
So am I. Kind of feel like I'm being chased. That's Nova.
That's another.
And hey, I have a mega barrel bomb. I
Yeah,
don't
me too.
know what it does.
When he sleeps, if he sleeps.
Oh, I just laid two of them down. So
Yeah. You just did?
yeah.
Oh man. I guess I'll go over there and lure him.
He might just light him on fire because he's stupid.
I see them.
Come here.
Oh,
I-
he ran through them and got hurt.
I think that worked. Then
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, when you do it when he's sleeping, it's double damage.
oh,
The first hit that he takes when he's sleeping is double. That's why everyone puts down these bombs.
I thought they were just trolling.
I didn't realize they were.
Like, we can't catch you, so we might as well just drop a bomb on your face.
Seriously, just talk to the chief.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Now, if the chief was like smart, he would have tried this, like on like Teostra instead of the giant mountain. But no one asked him.
Putting down a human mist. Lovely aerosol. For the employee rusher.
Oh,
you
shit.
nailed it with those blocks again.
Did I?
Somebody. You got hit with the fallen crystals. Somebody flashed me.
That was just me.
That was awesome.
Is that working?
Yeah, it just distracted him.
I don't like him in the air.
Oh, is he running? Oh my god, if he's going to sleep, I'm going to bomb the shit out of him. And I would like that a lot.
Bomb that shit.
I will bomb that shit. I got 2 bombs. Hopefully he's sleeping and not just running around the corners. I'm not a fan of that one. Yeah, he's just waiting there.
Mm.
Why, Rick? Where's my code break?
In the hot place, you know.
Mhm.
I don't think I need to drink this, but I'm going to. This. Hey, this really high Elder Seal needs to kick in like any moment now.
Yes.
'Cause I'm kind of thinking it doesn't really do what it says on the tin.
I want to speak to your manager.
Yeah, I need a refund. I don't like that.
Oh, man.
I dodged somehow.
I didn't, but I didn't get. Oh, God, you just ran me over.
I stunned him.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Believe it or not, I have all my fire.
I wonder how much of it is fire, how much of it is blast.
Well, it's field blast.
Oh,
I'm wearing pieces of him.
damn.
I mean, we're doing good, but
I don't feel like I'm doing good, but I don't ever feel like I'm doing good when I'm fighting Teoster. He literally just knocked me over into the lava, and I'm dizzy in the lava. And my cat's not helping at all. So that means I'm out of potions for the time being.
we should head back to camp.
I could do that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh shit! That'll help. Oh my god. Maybe it won't. I need him to not do that. Bruh.
He's running.
No, he's running after my ass. 'Cause he's a dick. How far would he chase me?
Here's right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am. I just barely dodged that. I don't really know how.
Oh, fuck, he's moving. Oof.
Well, I'm not there anymore.
That's okay.
Thing is, I don't know where I am.
That's alright, too. As long as you're not dying.
Oh, it says a little death skull by his...
Oh, now he's running.
Fuck.
Except he's not. He's flying above me. Okay, what's he doing? He's limping.
Yes, he's about to die. But I just don't... I don't feel comfortable enough myself going to take him on.
I'll fight him if you want to hang back.
Well, I want to get the scrapes.
Well, just run in when I'm done.
Give me a... Well, I'm... Thing is, all my camps are far away.
Oh.
So I need to fly to my camp here.
Okay.
See if I can eat something. Of course, I get feline groomer. I don't care about groomer. Item box? Yes. Manage items. All the healing things. There it is. That's a screamer sack.
I'm in this little lair area. I'm gonna put the bombs next to him, but I'm gonna wait as long as possible. Right by your little face. And another one by your face.
Like he wakes up after a while, right?
Yeah. Because he replenishes health. It's in area 13.
I'm running.
You're on your way back?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good enough.
I should have took dash juice. That would have been smart. But that doesn't describe me, now does it?
Oh, come on.
Let's see.
Oh, be nice.
Ow, ow, ow. Yo, I don't even know where I am. It looks like the devil's asshole.
He's awake.
Yep,
But I bombed him
that's good.
for 380 damage and another 1.
Oh! Ah! Okay,
Is that
yes. Yes.
something threw me?
Lava threw me too. Apparently it's a thing that comes up.
Very uncharacteristic. He's dusting.
Oh, he's dusting?
Well, his tail's like the last one.
Oh, I just knocked him in the face. I just jabbed him. I guess I get excited when I do something and he actually responds.
Please work now, I did it.
I'm used to like punching him and him just responding like he's a wall. What is he doing? He's just moving slowly and gracefully. It's kind of freaking me out when he does that. So I think he's gonna do something balmy. Nope. I think I just smacked you with the lance.
Oh, fuck. Please get up. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Shit. I was stunned and ran over and looking at me.
Well, using life powder. Every time I use it, though, the friggin' lava blows me. So I'm never actually using it, apparently.
I'm just close. Oh, he's flying.
That looks like a big nova.
Yep, he's good.
It's a supernova. Oh, sorry. That happens all the time. I run over everybody. I do have insurance.
This lava thing is. And what are you guys doing? Good.
Bruh. He's getting a little basic juice like now with things exploding behind him as he runs. Uh-oh. Bonsai! Ow, he just smacked the shit out of me. Well, that was all of that.
Look out. Oh, he fell. Did you knock him down or was it the lava?
I guess it was lava. I didn't do it.
Not bad.
Lava or pallet though? Lava is the best pallet though. What happened? Oh, man, okay. I thought we died. I was like, shit! We were so close!
Yeah, that was awesome.
Let's carve his face.
Yay! That was just about as hard as for you. Maybe they boosted it.
That could be a thing.
So I used to do this by myself. That was fucking hard.
Yeah, I've also, I mean, I actually, I have something I want to try with you. If you have one more in, I don't know if you do. I have a basil juice, investigation. And I typically, if I'm doing an expedition, I run into a basil juice, I'm like, yeah boy, and I'm chasing them around and I'm killing them and I'm capturing them. That's how I'm getting these basil juice armor pieces and what have you, right? I fired up the investigation because I was gonna, you know, continue that, but get nice materials for it. And it's an investigation that's like only 2 people allowed, 50 minutes, what have you. And I go into it, and he just like explosions that didn't bother me before were like lighting me up on fire, and he just runs me over, no problem. And I'm like, is this what happened? Like, is this normal? Is this me, or is it just the investigation has upped his difficulty level? I don't know. It seemed like maybe it's actually meant for 2 people to do, and I just ran into it.
We do it Saturday night. Supposed to go see my friend.
Does Nick play Monster Hunter?
Yeah, he does. And I was actually telling him, I'm like, hey, I can bring the PS4. Try out World. He's like, yeah, you can do that. Or bring the Switch. So I like bring both. So look at.
Yeah.
He's borrowing my other 3DS for playing for you.
Does he have his own copy of it?
I got him his own copy.
Uh-huh.
Because I hoped that he would play online with us, but he had health issues. So.
He did or me did?
He did.
No.
So we'll have to. I'll have to teach him how to play.
You gotta teach me how to play Halo. For you.
I might have to learn how.
I got I really don't know if I suck at for you or if it's just an armor thing, because I feel like every time I get armor, I start doing pretty well. I'm like, hey, and then I go off on my own, doing like a caravan mission, it's a single player thing, and I get my ass handed to me. Like I don't know, like I wasn't at the level I should have been at or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it ebbs and flows all the time.
I sometimes wonder if it just says HR7, but you're really supposed to have someone who's HR 378 on your team to do it. Like, I don't know.
Right?
I wonder.
Perhaps that could be what my friend has been searching for all this time. Says
one more Teostra tail and one more Teostra webbing.
the huntsman.
Good work.
Impressive. Actually, I have to do this right.
I know your skill, besting Teostra is no ordinary hunter's feat. Today you stand among the truest and finest in our fields, and I consider it an honor today. This is the most I've ever spoken in one time, by the way. We hunters must treasure our equals and rivals. The spirit of competition is what drives us to shine brighter. The dents in my...
Huntsman?
Yeah, this is him saying all this shit. Like he won't shut up now. He wouldn't say anything other than like, well, this sucks, like beforehand, but now he's going on he's going on a diatribe now. Like he has prepared this. He's written this down.
The dents in my armor remind me of the past, but a shining star like you shall guide me to the future.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Sapphire Star will light our way.
God, I mean, what is with this star thing? People love, I mean, God, these people had the hard on this much for a star now. Wait till they get into space. Just go on the moon and then be like, oh my God, never be able to get them to shut up about stars. This is just the predecessor to like Star Trek.
There you go.
It's a prequel.
We're just waiting for the...
What if they did do Monster Hunter in space?
That'd be pretty sweet. Well,
That'd be weird.
The weapons might be lame, right? Be like laser guns and shit. That would be a challenge.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll have
It
alien.
was a challenge. Maybe
Space
there's a
dragons.
diamond skin. Like, you know.
Like-
Maybe a Monster Hunter in space would be kind of cool. If you're going planet to planet.
It kind of depends on how they handle it.
Actually, you know what? I think I just answered my own question. Did you see the movie Predators?
Yes,
Predator.
the
So
newer one.
I read the novels
Okay.
years, like maybe 15 years before that movie came out, and they do go from planet to planet, dropping different alien species onto these worlds, and they just take the most basic of crap with them and they go hunting. Technically, that would be a good Monster Hunter in space game.
Oh, it's Predators, the game.
Well, the same concept.
Yeah.
Like it's a company in the future that does hunting resorts on different planets, and they give you like whatever gear, and you go out and you hunt these alien monsters on different worlds.
Yeah.
That would be a way.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I'd have to think about it more. I feel like there's something missing. I like the zaniness, the typical zaniness of Monster Hunter. Still needs to be there.
Triple Bellicose.
There you go. Oh my gosh. That's so weird.
That's really weird.
Where is, I wonder if I can make anything Teostra related. Probably can't, because I just killed it once.
Yeah.
That's why we
Yeah,
need to kill this basil juice, so I can make more stuff.
I've got the pants, and the waist thing, and the gloves. So I only need the helmet and the armor. So I'll do another Teostra sometime soon. Trying to get all the Elder Dragon suits.
I guess I need to find the footprints for the one in the Rotten Vale.
Yeah.
And then I guess the golden footprints or things.
Yeah. That's the new one. If I run an expedition. Alright, dude. I will catch you later.
Yeah, okay. It was fun. I'll see you.
See ya, dude.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, listener land.
Listener land, bye.